Hello, good evening. This is Six from the DTT community. Um, Today is Thursday, September 26th. We're just gonna do a review of today's today's price action. First, you can see the weekly profile here. First things I want to talk about yesterday's price movement, yesterday evening after the market. Um, you know, the price kind of reached the 27% and 62%. That was the take profit for Ash Wednesday during Asian and London session. And then, we saw this kind of high and run into the higher time frame uh, CB we have right here. And then during New York Open, we had the news at 8:30, um, and also at 9:20, in which we tapped into this higher time frame BPR, which caused us the price to push downward all the way into the discount level of Ash Wednesday, and then price kind of hovered here in below the 50% and 61% right here. This would have been a proper entry, and this is where I entered for one of my trades. I'm going to show you that one. But again, on a higher time frame, we did see SMT here, um, which caused the price to push up to the equilibrium. If I were to draw the Gann box, you can see exactly what I'm talking about. Um, there you go. This was the equilibrium of this price range, morning to mid-afternoon price range, and afternoon to evening price range was right here. Um, that's that was the day today's price action movement. But one thing I wanted to talk about here was how Ash Wednesday root candle kind of supported this area yesterday for price to bounce off here. Um, Also, Icarus root candle was right here, and we saw this kind of uh, breakout, a false breakout, and then retrace back for another SMT to form, and I didn't see any liquidity sweep around here, but and then we start pushing up and closed above it into the equilibrium of the price action. For tomorrow, I'm anticipating a higher move. Again, London session and Asia session are kind of having a stronger push in the price action. I am hoping, or I'm guessing, price probably will reach the minus 27% by the end of Friday. Um, we may shortly see a retracement and then push back up maybe to 62% by the end of the day. Um, this is what I'm looking at for this week. Um, let's see if I'm missing anything here. Oh, yeah, one thing I want to notice when I want to say that is this is like considered Monday price action. This is Tuesday's price action. This is Wednesday's and Thursday. Icarus is kind of like divided into two price actions. So late Wednesday, sorry, yeah, I would say a New York session of Thursday, and then Friday session to complete Icarus off. Also, one thing to remember is we are seeing SMTs on higher time frame uh, with this carry out Aries, okay, and then we saw this other SMT push up here uh, from Aries to Ash Wednesday, and then we did see SMT here. So these are like the good points to remember when you are entering for long and targeting these take profit levels that we have for next day. So this would have been a great trade if we had entered right here because of the SMT and of course the proximity to the Ash Wednesday root candle. Once you enter that, you could always aim for the take profit 62%, 27%. Unfortunately, this price action actually took place in Asia session and London session, but something to remember and keep in mind. Um, Well, let's go back. Let's go to our today's price action. Let me just turn this off. We have this. All right. So I was talking about the 8:30 news open right here, but then after 8:30 news, price kind of went over, sort of like a manipulation move, and then at 9:30 we had this price action that was just bearish. We've seen an SMT over here. Actually, there was an SMT on top right here with ES as well. This sort of pushed the price lower and then kept dropping, right? My first entry was right here at this SMT after we had this SMT with ES kind of had this low consolidation phase, but the price sort of started dumping at model 11. I believe I entered at 953 root candle right here. That was a good thing because it was a higher confluence for me. SMT, root candle entry, and you know just everything worked out great. Also, price was coming from a higher time frame BPR. We just talked about in the previous slide right here. This part right here. Okay. Um, so we did see this drop from Judas to Model 11, and then in Model 110 we saw this sort of like a slight retracement, and we thought price was going to push lower, but it never really swept this liquidity down here. But we saw an SMT with ES right here, which caused the price to move back up. And again, we do have these root candles stacked in this lower discount area. Okay, and that that could have been used for confluence to target the equilibrium of the daily range. All right. I did note a BPR over here, and that's probably why the price stalled here for a bit and created this time distortion in the afternoon session for from almost 2 o'clock or 2:15 to 4 o'clock, and that's how we end the day. Um, so yeah, my first trade was right here, drop down, and then my second trade. Obviously, I was anticipating this level, this area, because I was aiming for this 50% or 60% of price range. I took my profits at 50% and also 38%. Um, and then I did target this. I was just waiting for price to sort of bounce from this area because this is actually my entry level at 61.80% or 8%. And here from here on, I was targeting the minus 27%, but that's probably going to happen on Thursday, on Friday. My second entry was right here. I did enter for a short scalp again till this root candles. Took my take profit right here after I saw this SMT and there was a 15-second BPR or inversion fair value gap. Okay, and of course I was taking confluence with my breaker block. Sorry, the EMA 20 I was using. All right. That's it for today. I don't have anything else to share with you guys, but if you do have any questions, please leave me a comment. Oh yeah, one more thing to point out here. As the price was moving up, I was really hoping price would actually bounce off of these levels, these root candles again, and to target the 953 root candle, but that didn't happen. Again, price probably was just looking to trade into the equilibrium of today's price range, and that's where it halted. Again, this BPR you know, could have really halted the price movement as well. All right. Thank you so much for listening to my daily recap. Appreciate your comments and huge shout out to the 1001 community, Ivan and Anar for everything they do. Appreciate everyone in this community. Huge respect for all of you guys. Thank you. Appreciate it.